What are my thoughts on David Cage? My thoughts on David Cage are complicated because I have a lot of respect for creators who they make things like they seem to equally make things that are brilliant that nobody else does, and then they also make things that are terrible that nobody else does. And David Cage sits very squarely in the middle of that. Um, One of my favorite games of all time. Now, to be clear, I don't think it's one of the best games of all time, but one of my favorite games of all time is Heavy Rain. For those of you that have never heard about Heavy Rain, you missed a very special period in video game history where a kind of bedraggled man walks around a shopping center pressing X to yell Jason for his missing son. And Heavy Rain has some fantastic storytelling in it, and it also has some terrible storytelling in it. But one of the things that always sticks with me about Heavy Rain is there's a section where, as Ethan, one of the main characters, you have to do this part where you're a dad. You just have to be a sad dad, and you've got your other son is there, and you have to get him to do his homework and eat his dinner and watch some TV and stuff. And there's just this kind of sad malaise about the whole scene, and you do it with like QTEs and just walking around a kitchen and a dining room and a lounge and stuff. And it's one of the most brilliant uses of interactivity in a video game that I've ever experienced. Lots of other stuff in Heavy Rain is terrible, but but that one bit just sticks with me as like, yeah, I get it. I get where you're coming from, and you did a good job. So David Cage, I suppose my thoughts on David Cage is that if he's making something, I will probably pay attention to it because it will at least be interesting. And he's also responsible for Detroit Become Human and Fahrenheit, or Indigo Prophecy if you're in America. That was the game where you can fail breathing in a QTE. That was David Cage. So check those out, but also definitely check out Heavy Rain. And I honestly probably just check out anything that David Cage does